Since 2001, transitions from one government to the other have been characterized by some administrative challenges and acrimony. Those challenges informed the initiation and passage of the Presidential Transition Act, spearheaded by the Institute of Economic Affairs, to streamline the transition process and enhance public administration in the country. The IEA Forum was to conduct a detailed assessment of the 2017 Presidential Act in order to help fine-tune the law, taking a look at the progress made so far and the lessons learned. A senior research fellow at the IEA, Dr. Michael Ofori-Mensah, blamed the challenges that marred the transition process on institutional lapses. He intimated that the duties assigned the Presidential Estate Unit were being performed by a unit called the Prestige Unit of the PWD.
We need to also bring Prestige Unit of the PWD under the Presidential Estate Unit. This was an assumption, but because the legislation didn't explicitly state that, the Presidential Estate Unit has continued to, the Prestige Unit has continued to function as an autonomous body. So this needs to be addressed.
Senior Minister and leader of the MPP's transition team, Yao Safumafo, expressed worry over the unavailability of asset registers at the various ministries.
We have a major weakness when people talk about assets of the nation. No ministry in Ghana has assets register. So when you don't have assets register, how do you take over the assets of the country? See, if any company that runs anywhere, one of the important documents of the company is your assets register. And therefore, if you go to any ministry in this country, there should be an assets register. You can't blame any government, but we don't have it.
Yao Safumafo called for the Administrator General to be put under Article 70 office holders in order to address the issue of lack of funding and resourcing.
The office of the Administrator General must be taken as one of the Article 70 office holders, and it must be resourced and must play the role of the one in charge of the continuous assets of this country. To me, that office should be so active that any procurement that takes place, he should be copied to.
Attorney General Gloria Akuffo disagreed that lack of funding for the Administrator General's office affected its delivery.
The necessary thing to do is to assert itself. The Administrator General does not need money. For example, for him to ask that, I have on my record, Ministry so-and-so, you have your notes. Ministry so-and-so, you don't. Ministry so-and-so, I have it, but it is deficient in these parts. We want you to update it. He would not need money to do those things.
Immediate past moderator of the Presby Church, Reverend Professor Marty, charged government officials to be law-abiding.
Most government officials are not law-abiding. And you see a gross display of lawlessness on the part of office holders. Ghana is governed by law, and law without enforcement is impotence, just as force without law is anarchy.
All the speakers agreed that the Presidential Transition Act 2012, Act 845, needed to be amended to ensure smoother transitions.